Hey there, Shrees here from Pieces Calligraphy. Welcome back to another day in my YouTober challenge where I'm bringing you a new video every single day for the whole month of October. Today is day 25 and we're going to do another pen review, 2 pen reviews in a row. Now, if you're new here, go ahead and catch up on this whole series. I'll leave a link down below. And if not, I hope you've been enjoying this series as much as I have. I'd love if you'd let me know in a comment down below. And otherwise, let's go ahead and get started and review the Pentel Sign Pen. So the awesome thing about these pens are that they write really small and they come in these awesome colors. So here I am just holding it in my hand. It's pretty small. I actually really love how it feels because it's really close to, say, a regular pen that you may write with. And here's what I mean. I'm comparing it with a Tombow dual brush pen, which is pretty long. I've had some people complain to me that it was almost too long to write with. So here is just kind of a comparison. You can see how tiny and short this pen is. Now, something I want to point out is that the Pentel Sign Pen is with a brush tip. That's the one you want to go for. You don't want to get the one with a fine point. So see how this has a gray bottom? That's one way to tell that you have the right pen. If you get the fine tip, the tip will not flex. So that's just really important to know. Now, as you can see, the tip is really tiny, and that makes it great for small writing. However, this pen is not the most fine point in the sense that the tip is really firm. So you'll see in a bit what I mean. So I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of simple strokes here. So here are the up strokes without any pressure. So they're pretty thin, but I would say that they could be thinner with other pens. So this pen is pretty flexible. It gets some bend there. I'm pressing down against my page to get thicker strokes. And then I'll go ahead and show you what those transitions look like from thin to thick. And as you can see here, I'm trying to stick within the 2 boxes of the Rhodia pad, but you can go as small as 1 box. But notice the transitions get harder to see. So first I'll demo the basic strokes on just 1 box of the Rhodia notepad, which comes to 5 millimeters. So you can think of 5 millimeters as my X height in this case. So you can still use the pen on this small of a scale. Just be careful that the transitions, like I said, are a little harder to do. But the nice thing, see this last stroke here, the full pressure stroke, you actually don't need to use your full arm movement when you're writing this small. So that's 1 plus on writing on a smaller scale. Now look what happens when I change the size of my X height. So here I'm showing you a letter that is using 2 boxes of the Rhodia notepad, which is typically how I teach with the smaller pens. But here now you can see I'm using 1 box, so same letter, just a smaller scale. So either of these are fine. What you don't want to do is use 3 boxes because that would be a 15 millimeter X height. And I see this mistake a lot. So just be careful not to write too large or else the proportion just doesn't seem right. That's usually reserved for larger pens. Now here's a quick demo still on that single box of the Rhodia notepad. I'll show you what a larger X height looks like in just a bit, but I thought this would just be a neat way for you to see letters in action, of course. So let's see now what the basic strokes and writing look like with a larger X height. So here I am using a 10 millimeter X height or 2 boxes on your Rhodia notepad. Same strokes, same proportions and everything. Remember, everything's transferable. It's just the ratio that changes. And usually the difference is in the ascenders and descenders, just getting a lot more elongated, but everything should still look the same structurally. And I'm so sorry if you hear my kids in the background. They are just outside this door, but they are playing peacefully, so that's okay. And here I'll go ahead and write the same Pentel Sign Pen. So you can really see all those strokes put together. And what's a pen review without the whole alphabet? So I'm going to set up my guidelines here. I'll be using that same 10mm X height and a 1:2 ratio. I didn't put slant lines below, but I am trying to write at a slant. Of course, if you want to be more consistent, be sure to use slant lines underneath or draw them in. So I'll go ahead and just do the whole alphabet here. It's something I love to do with any pen. There's something just about doing the whole alphabet all strung together. It's kind of a cool flow that happens. So I encourage you to try this with pens that you have. It's just a great practice, kind of mindless and fun. And I'm sure you were wondering what all those colors look like. So here I did a little hyperlapse of me writing all of the colors out with each pen. It was pretty fun. I exercised that Rhodia acronym that I learned as a kid. I wonder if you did too. And it just helped me to go in order of the rainbow. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, that's okay. And just a quick little shameless plug, if you're not already following me on Instagram, I'd love if you would check out my work there at Pieces Calligraphy. I posted this video there earlier this morning, had such a huge response. And so if you're following me, you know that I love to post all kinds of things from brush pens, behind the scenes to my personal life. So definitely check that out. And there you have it, the Pentel Sign Pen with a brush tip, remember, not with a fine tip. And I just really hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. So if you found this video helpful and enjoyed it, I'd love if you'd give it a thumbs up. And please comment down below, have you tried the Pentel Sign Pens? How do you like them? What kind of pen would you like me to try out next? I'm always looking to try new pens out there. And if you aren't already, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you'll be notified when new videos are posted. And I will see you tomorrow for day 26 of YouTober. Bye.